Hello, my name is Marifer.
My name is Alina.
My name is Cece.
My name is Ethan Pagtakin.
Our group was assigned to research and profile on Angela Davis. In this presentation, we will be talking about her background and where she's come from, as well as her works and how her work has contributed to the intersection of race and gender. I hope you guys enjoy. Angela Davis was born on January 26, 1944 in Birmingham, Alabama, to Sally Davis and Frank Davis. She is known to be an American political activist who advocates for gender equity, prison reform, and alliances across color lines. She is a scholar and an author and became a master's scholar when she studied at the College of Sorbonne and became a professor at UCLA. She's known for the books she's written like Woman, Race, and Class, and is still a professor, but at Santa Cruz. She emerged as a prominent counterculture activist and joined the Communist Party USA as a leader. She's also known to have had close relations with the Black Panther Party through her involvement of the civil rights movement. She was later jailed and charged for the prison outbreak in 1970, but was ultimately cleared and released a year later.
In 1969, her activism was rising, and she joined the Communist Party USA, and then in the following year, she joined the Black Panther Party. UCLA tried to fire her because she was a part of the Communist Party, but she fought that in court and won. The communist group believed that the oppression of poor people and tyranny of wealthy people would only be solved if common ownership of farms, factories, and other means of production were put into place. The Black Panther Party was significant because of their widespread influence and the eventual embrace of aggressive violence rather than the merely defensive violence as advocated. These groups took matters into their own hands and did what they could to stand up for the less fortunate. The groups that she was a part of acted like a voice for people who were in minorities, like blacks and women. The people that were a part of these groups were very brave and powerful people for standing up for themselves and others, no matter what large groups of people said or did. While she was still a member of the Black Panther Party, another member had taken one of her guns that she had purchased for self-defense. That gun was then used in a courtroom shooting. The FBI thought she was involved since her gun was used at the crime, and she went into hiding to avoid them. She was put on the FBI's most wanted list and was later arrested. In 1972, she was acquitted of all charges, but not hired back by the university. These acts show how strong she is to stand up for what she believes in.
Her written works. Angela Davis is well known for the literature, essays, and dissertations that she has written. Her knowledge, writing ability, perspective, intelligence, and drive are what have helped her create truly insightful and powerful written works that focus on racial, sexual, gender, and class inequality. She has written about the intersection between gender and race, class and incarceration, and the complexities of intersectional activism. She writes as an anti-capitalist, anti-racist, Black feminist, prison abolitionist. Her activism and her written works are truly extraordinary. To name a few of her notable early works are her own biography, Angela Davis, an autobiography, as well as The Black Family, The Ties That Bind, Violence Against Women and the Ongoing Challenge to Racism, and Lectures on Liberation. Some of her most famous works are Women, Race, and Class, Are Prisons Obsolete, and Freedom is a Constant Struggle, Ferguson, Palestine, and the Foundations of a Movement. While her writing is focused on race and gender, some of her works specific to race and gender are Violence Against Women and the Ongoing Challenge to Racism, Women, Race, and Class, Women, Culture, and Politics, and Blue Legacies and Black Feminism and the Meaning of Freedom. These works teach people of the complex connections between race and gender and its connection to class inequality. Her works are truly eye-opening and are imperative to learning of the complexities of racial, gender, and class inequality within America.
Angela Davis was someone that was extremely well educated. She received a bachelor's from Brandeis University and graduated in the top percent of her class in 1965. At Brandeis, she'd also met philosopher Herbert Marcuse, and even described him as the one that made it possible to be an academic an activist, a scholar, and a revolutionary. She even studied at the Institute for Social Research in Frankfurt, Germany with Herbert Marcuse, and from there on then obtained a master's at the University of California, San Diego in 1968, and then finally earned a PhD at the Humboldt University in East Berlin,
where she is now. Angela Davis is alive and well today and is currently 77 years old. She maintains herself as a symbol of Black liberation and a feminist and anti-capitalist. She continues to write, teach, and fight for the change she wants to see in America. In fact, she still believes that America can and will change for the better and will one day become a more equitable country. She has recently retired as a professor of Santa Cruz and continues to live in the United States. Despite her retirement, she still gives lectures at prominent universities and will maintain her fight for equality until her passing.
Thanks so much for watching.